and women so elegant they look like they stepped out of a perfume commercial. Welcome to Monaco, where the billionaires come to play. And tonight, we're diving deep into their world, the supercars, the mansions, the wild nightlife, and the kind of money that makes even millionaires feel broke. So sit back, because what you're about to see is not a movie. It's real life, Monaco style. Let's start by understanding why Monaco looks like heaven for the rich. This tiny paradise sits on the French Riviera, surrounded by blue water and mountains. No taxes, no crime, just pure luxury. Every street feels like a runway. You don't walk here, you glide in a Rolls-Royce. And the people? They're not ordinary. They're heirs to oil empires, crypto millionaires, Formula One drivers, fashion moguls, and international investors. If you have money, Monaco is your playground. If you don't, well, just watching is entertainment. Let's talk about the part that makes every camera flash, the cars. You see, Monaco is the only place on Earth where traffic jams are made of Lamborghinis, Bugattis, and McLarens. Every night, outside the Monte Carlo casino, you can spot a lineup of machines worth more than a small country's GDP. Let's break some of them down. You'll see Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus, worth around $3.5 million, owned by a mysterious billionaire who never shows his face. Next to it, a Pagani Huayra Roadster, painted in deep purple carbon fiber, one of only a handful in the world. And then, casually parked behind it, a Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta, worth $2.8 million. This is the normal scene here. Even the police in Monaco drive electric BMWs, not because they're chasing anyone, but because they have to look stylish while directing billionaires' traffic. And it's not just men showing off their rides. In Monaco, the women drive supercars too. Imagine a lady stepping out of a rose gold Lamborghini Aventador, wearing diamonds that sparkle brighter than the car itself. She's not a celebrity, she's just someone's girlfriend. Or maybe someone's ex-wife with a very generous divorce settlement. But here's the thing. In Monaco, luxury isn't for show, it's lifestyle. You don't buy a Ferrari to impress anyone, you buy it because everyone already has one. You want to stand out? You buy a Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute, worth over $4 million, just to drive to breakfast. Every summer, car spotters from around the world flood the streets of Monte Carlo. They film the engines roaring, the million-dollar exhausts popping, and the glamorous couples stepping out like gods of fashion and wealth. And for those few seconds of video, the world sees a glimpse of what paradise with horsepower looks like. Let me tell you, even at night, the engine sounds never stop. The streets are alive. You hear that deep growl of a V12 Lamborghini Revuelto, mixed with the elegant hum of an electric Rolls-Royce Spectre. It's money, roaring through the air. Billionaire mansions. Now let's move up the hills, to where the real magic happens, the mansions of Monaco. Up here, above the sea, you'll find villas that cost hundreds of millions of dollars. We're talking marble floors imported from Italy, swimming pools with glass bottoms, and elevators that open directly into the living room, with a sea view so beautiful it looks fake. One of the most famous properties is Villa Les Cèdres, a 14-bedroom mansion surrounded by 35 acres of gardens. It's valued at nearly $400 million. Yes, one single house. The walls are filled with paintings older than some countries. Inside, you'll find libraries, ballrooms, private theaters, and even a horse stable made of marble. But not everyone buys a mansion to live in it. Some of these billionaires use their homes like trophies, a proof of power. You might never see them there, but the lights are always on, the garden's always perfect, the cars always polished. And that's the Monaco rule. Your house must look alive, even if you're in Dubai or New York. Then you have the apartments overlooking the harbor, where yachts line up like jewelry. One of the most luxurious buildings is the Tour Odeon, standing tall with a penthouse worth over $300 million. It has a private water slide from the top floor into an infinity pool. You heard that right. A water slide in a penthouse. Imagine waking up to the sound of seagulls, opening your glass doors and looking down to see your yacht waiting in the blue water below. That's not fantasy. That's a Tuesday in Monaco. But let's be honest. In Monaco, the money doesn't sleep. When the sun goes down, the city transforms. The lights from the casino start to glow, the champagne starts flowing, and the billionaires come out to play. The cars get louder, the dresses get shorter, and the energy? It's electric. And that's where things get really crazy. When night falls in Monaco, everything changes. The streets that were filled with supercars now glow under neon light. The air smells like money, cologne, and expensive champagne. You hear laughter echoing from balconies and the sound of engines It's not chaos, it's a symphony of wealth. The billionaires leave their mansions. The models, influencers, and socialites put on their best dresses. Everyone heads to the same destination, the golden heart of Monte Carlo. Monte Carlo nightlife. The clubs here aren't just clubs, they're palaces of sound and luxury. Start with Jimmy's Monte Carlo, the most famous nightclub in the country. A bottle of champagne here can cost up to $50,000, and that's before you even start dancing. Private tables are booked months ahead, and the people inside, they don't just party, they own the world. Then there's Sass Cafe, where you might see billionaires sitting quietly with their partners, sipping vintage wine worth more than a house. Celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio, Neymar, and Rihanna have all been spotted here, just blending into the crowd like it's normal. But the energy in Monaco is different. Here, nightlife is not about escaping reality. It is the reality. Every movement, every smile, every camera flash feels like part of a movie. And the women? Let's talk about them. They're not just beautiful, they're power in human form. You'll see women stepping out of Rolls Royces in diamond heels, holding hands with CEOs, princes, and crypto kings. They talk about investments, not gossip. They wear confidence like perfume. In Monaco, relationships are a language of luxury. Love often comes with a yacht, a designer bag, or even a penthouse view. The secret life of billionaires. But beyond the music and champagne, there's a secret side of Monaco, a side you'll never see on Instagram. Private parties that start at midnight and end when the sun rises. Helicopters flying billionaires to secret villas in the mountains. Poker tables with minimum bets that could buy you a new car. You might see a billionaire losing $500,000 with a smile, because for them, it's not about money. It's about status, thrill, and power. Some call it addiction. Others call it entertainment. But in Monaco, it's simply another night. The legend of Zeus Monaco. Now let's talk about one man who has become a legend, Zeus Monaco. They call him the Zoo of Monaco. Why? Because this man owns the streets like it's his private racetrack. Every weekend, you can hear the thunder of his cars. Lamborghini Aventadors, Ferrari SF90s, McLaren 765 LTs, all roaring under the same name, Zeus Monaco. He's the kind of guy who doesn't just collect cars, he lives them. One day, he's cruising in a Bugatti Chiron Per Sport worth over $3.8 million. The next day, he's switching to a Lamborghini Revuelto, painted in a custom neon green that glows under streetlights. He once said, "Cars are not just machines, they're art you can drive." But what makes Zeus Monaco different isn't just the cars, it's his style. He moves through Monte Carlo like a celebrity, yet he's humble. He's known for treating fans with respect, taking photos, and inspiring the young dreamers who come to Monaco hoping to one day live like him. At night, you'll often see him at the Casino de Monte Carlo, stepping out of his latest supercar, suited up like a king. The cameras go wild. Even the rich turn their heads, because they know Zeus isn't just rich. He's a symbol of Monaco itself. He represents that dream, that feeling of being free, powerful, and alive. A self-made man living in one of the richest cities on earth, surrounded by beauty, luxury, and energy that never fades.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?